When I was a boy, I met Dan Akroyd, and I met a few other actors like James Belushi over the internet, but I actually met Dan Akroyd in my hometown in Canberra, Australia, where they'd talked to me about, doing films in America, because there's a lot of actors living near where I was living, and I wrote some parts of the Ghostbusters, which I had no idea for when I was 5 years old. I drew the ghost trap. I drew the character Slimer. I don't know, I just was good at doing those things when I was a kid. I came up with that idea. And they asked me to go with them to New York, but I was only 5 years old. My mum didn't really want me going there, but she said I can if I want to, because they promised they'll take care of me. And I met Bill Muray as well, but I think he was already overseas. So I grew up in a community with a lot of Italians, so that was one of the reasons why, and it was a lot of Americans, so I was able to know some of these people. My mother had been in contact with some of these people, so some of them had connections to the school I went to. And basically I did not go there, but I did that part of it. I made sure that I helped them with the Ghostbusters movie. The next Ghostbusters movie, Frozen, was my idea, and I wrote some parts of the scripts of Ghostbusters Frozen, which came out not that long ago. I think it was like after 2020. Let's see, I'll look it up. When did you come out? Okay, so March 22, 2024. That's not very long at all, yeah. No, I was supposed to be in that. Some of the actors in it, the young girl in the film, she asked me in Brisbane not that long ago, like 10 years ago, if I wanted to be in the Ghostbusters Frozen. She started filming it, and she said they're in New York. It wasn't going to cost that much, but it was still a bit of money. So I just did it remotely from here. And so that's one of the films I've worked on as well, and I have the connection from when I was younger. The Blues Brothers film I started doing when I was like maybe 5 or 8 years old over the internet to 10, and they made the Blues Brothers one when they drive the car through shopping centres and everything with James Belushi, who died later on. I think he had a heart condition when I talked to him, and James Belushi had not really done anything for a while, so I talked to him. I tried to get into the Blues Brothers one, which I had an idea for, which Dan Akroyd loved it, because I already met Dan Akroyd. They loved Blues Brothers, so I made Blues Brothers. And I talked to James Brown. James Brown was in the Blues Brothers as well. I think it's the second film, and I talked to him, and he said, yeah, he'll work with me over in America if I want to go there when I was a young kid. So I have had a lot of film offers over time, including ones from Brisbane, where I've met a lot of people. It wasn't just like people like that, but people I met random and wanted to make films, and they'd made films, like Gary Cooper. It was the same last name as myself. So far, 2 TV series he's been in I've helped write, like I'm a Virgo. As the latest one on Prime TV. The other one was another TV series. Because Gary Cooper and I have met each other before, and I've had offers to move to the United States. A lot of the offers were to move to the United States or to the United Kingdom for music. Whereas there are some films here, like with Leonardo, which a film, the Gold Coast and Pirates with Johnny Depp. I've had offers like that because I've known Leonardo, who's come to my house before in Kenmore Hills when I was living with my family. And Leonardo DiCaprio, that is. And I've had other offers, like quite a lot of offers. Avatar, I've had offers to be in Avatar, the second one. Over time, because I wanted to do films, I met Jason Momoa when I was a child. So Jason Momoa had the idea for Aquaman. He's made Aquaman. I had the idea for Wolverine, and I've talked to Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman made Wolverine. I've had the other ideas for a lot of these other action ones. So I'm pretty well known in the music and the film industry, but also I'm known for doing a lot of remote work, because a lot of the choices that I had to make were move to the United States or move to the United Kingdom when I'm already living in Australia, and I'm the only one in my family who's doing films, but my brother became a music producer after I started doing music. So it was like when I was about 24 or 25 years old, my brother became a music producer. So we both have some similar industry with the music now. With the films and the music, it's ongoing. With my trying to make a compilation albums, and also the TV series in America and Australia, it's ongoing, in the films. It's all ongoing work, which I'm being offered. A lot of it's got to do with financials, and a lot of it's got to do with location where someone's living, or somebody has to stay for like a few years, and also maneuvering it around time off a day job or leaving a day job. That's what I found so far for myself.